Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday night's call. This is Dream Big for Team Dare to Dream. I'm Stephanie Baumgartner. I am a diamond coach on Team Dare to Dream. I'm also the founder of Team Dream Fit. You may have seen me in the group or seen some posts of mine. Anyway, if we're not friends, please add me as a friend. I'd love to get to know each and every one of you. The call tonight is going to be on how not to lose steam during the holidays, okay? This is a really, really tough time for our type of business, for health and fitness, to get people to focus on their health and fitness during this time. It can also be a really hard time for coaching because you can easily be discouraged right now with other people not wanting to join you. So it's very important for you to stay focused in your coaching business so that you can maintain your momentum, even if you're not, hitting as high of successful points as you're used to hitting, even if you're getting way more no's than you're getting. It's very important for you to continue at the same pace that you would continue at any other month, even through December, because even though right now is such a lull, as you all know, January will be booming because everyone will have their New Year's resolutions and everyone will want to jump on the train of health and fitness. And that is where we as coaches come in. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys 8 tips on how to keep your business going, keep pushing through the holidays, and how to just maintain, okay? I will start by saying all of these tips are nothing new to you, okay? So you should all know them. These are a lot of the same things we reiterate in the business so that you can be and will be successful, okay? So the number one thing, because this time of year is so very hard, it's hard on health and fitness, I want you to focus on your own health and fitness journey. That is one of our vital behaviors, okay, to be doing the Beachbody programs, to be drinking your Shakeology, but it's so oftentimes people get into this business mentality and they forget to come back and to focus on themselves, okay? So I want you to really focus on your own journey. I want you to be doing your Beachbody workout every day. I want you to be drinking your Shakeology. If you're doing those things and you're sharing on your own personal social media page, that right there is showing people that you are showing up to your own goals. And they are seeing that and they're saying, wow, that person is really focused on their journey. I am inspired by them because where this time is so very hard, they're staying focused. They must really believe in what they're doing, okay? So I want you to stay focused on your journey. That's number one, and I want you to share it, okay? Because if you're not sharing it, then other people don't know what you're doing. So that's very important that you're sharing it. The number 2 thing is when you're sharing, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to share how it's difficult this time of year. So many people are going to relate to that, okay? There are holiday parties. There are goodies in office kitchens. It's cold out. People hide in big baggy clothes. It's difficult to focus on yourself. People are going to want to know that they're not alone, okay? They're not going to want to see somebody just jumping up and down and doing their workout like, this was easy. Yeah, okay. People aren't necessarily inspired by that. I mean, maybe they'll say, wow, that girl has it together. But they're going to be able to relate more to someone saying, look, I did not want to work out today. Okay, I hemmed and hawed, I ran around my kitchen, I cleaned everything up. It took me about 3 hours prep in order to get myself to work out. But I did it, I pressed play, and now I feel better, I feel accomplished because I am one step closer to my goal. When you post that out there to people, people then become inspired. They become motivated themselves. So I want you to do that as well. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to share with people, oh man, I caved. There were Christmas cookies in the kitchen at work and I caved, and you know what? I'm human. I might be a coach, but I'm human. And that's the great thing about us as coaches, is that we walk alongside with people. And you know what? That's okay, because I have this amazing community of people with me, that they're helping me, they're guiding me. We're doing this together so that I am not stuck here in this rut. I will get back on track immediately tomorrow, whatever it is. There's a big difference between posting your vulnerabilities and posting, oh my God, look at this huge cupcake I'm about to indulge in. Okay, there's a huge difference in that. So make sure that you are being vulnerable with people, but be true to who you are. Be true to who you are, so that you want to attract the people, you want to attract your market. Okay. So number 3 thing that I want to share with you, which I think everyone in the coaching world will agree with me on this. Forget about sales. Forget about sales. And I'm going to tell you something right now that maybe other coaches wouldn't say, but forget about Success Club. Okay? We get so hung up on making Success Club, and we get so hung up on your weekly volume points and your PV and your TV, that you're looking at this as so robotic, okay? And you want to go back to square one, and you want to figure out why it is that you signed up to be a coach. Everyone has something that's really driving them, but I think that we would all agree that we are here to help people. First and foremost, people are going to see through you if you are just looking for sales. If you are looking for those 2 Success Club points when you sell a challenge pack, you may get those 2 Success Club points. But if you are not focused on helping that person that you sold that challenge pack to, then those 2 Success Club points will mean nothing to you, and they will mean nothing to your business, because that person will not be involved with you. They will not post in your challenge group. They will not have successful results with this program. They will cancel their Shakeology next month, and you will have to do more work next month in order to get people back. So what you want to do is you want to focus on people. You want to focus on building relationships that last. You want to talk with people. You want to learn about them. You want to find common ground. I mean, come on. Don't you want to work with people that you really like anyway? Don't you want to work with people that you can have a conversation with them about their life and how this is benefiting them and how this is impacting them? Because that's going to touch your heart a whole lot more than just 2 Success Club points and just a $40 commission. Okay? So when you're dealing with people, deal with them and what they truly are looking for. Because when they come to you and they tell you they lost their first 5 pounds and they're over the moon because for the past year they've just been gaining weight, okay? And that it just starts with that 5. I have 2 challengers that have lost 65 pounds each, okay? I know what that feels like for myself, but to know that they have stuck with it that long touches my heart in a way that I can't describe, because, and that has nothing to do with money, absolutely nothing to do with money, because they ended up becoming discount coaches. And in reality, I don't make their commission anymore. But the fact that they are losing weight and they are seeing the benefits of our products is way, way more important. Okay? So that's your number 3. Take the sales out of it. Number 4. Decide what it is that you want out of this business, okay? And I want you to be very clear on that, because when you decide what it is that you want out of this business and what it is that your goals are for this month or next month or whatever it is, when you become clear in your goals, I'll just be real with you, you will reach them. Because when you know what it is that you want, you will do anything to reach that. If you are somebody that's wavering on what it is that you want out of coaching, if you're somebody that's sitting on the fence of being a discount/hobby coach, I want to start by saying there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But it's so important for you to decide where to go. Because if you have in your mind that you're going to be a successful coach, just in your mind, but you're not doing the actions in order to reach these goals that you think that you want, you're going to be disappointed. And then you're not going to continue to pursue it. Okay, so I want you to be honest with yourself, what it is that you want out of this business. If you want to make Success Club 5, if you want to advance in rank, whether it be to Emerald rank or to Diamond rank, I want you to be clear on those goals, and I want you to write them down. I want you to discuss them with your upline, and I want you to map out a plan, okay? And I want you to know that you're never alone in this business. You always have a ton of resources, but this is your business. If you're not succeeding at your goals, you need to look and see what it is that you're doing. Are you doing the things that you need to do in order to get what it is you want? And number 5 is be persistent and consistent in your 3 vital behaviors. You guys should all know what your 3 vital behaviors are by now, but it's very important for you to be doing these. I think people, once they become a coach, or they think, oh, that's just something for me to do in the beginning. You know, I'm a coach now for 3 months or so, and I'm good. You know, that's basic stuff. It's gonna get more, you know, complicated now. I'm gonna be able to delve into. But let me tell you, it's not. This business is actually very simple. This business it's not easy, but it's very simple. The 3 vital behaviors are genius. They are genius because they work. You need to be inviting. Every single day, you need to be inviting. You need to be a product of the product. You need to be sharing that you use these products. When you believe in these products and you are sharing that with other people, that is going to shine through. When you check in every single day on your social media and you're sharing with other people that you believe in this, they will catch on to that, okay? And number 3, your personal development. This is the best time for you to be doing your personal development. When times are tough and not a lot of people are even responding to messages because they're like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about health and fitness right now. I'm about to go drink 5 beers and eat a plate of cookies, and here is this girl trying to get me to eat healthy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's going to make me feel bad about drinking beer and eating cookies, and I'm just not going to even deal with her. Okay? So that's when, unfortunately, if we're in the wrong mindset, you go into, why is nobody saying yes? Why is nobody responding? Why, you know, what am I saying wrong? And so then you start to be negative. And that's where your personal development comes in, is because you want to switch your mindset and you want to always be positive. Okay? So be consistent and persistent in doing your 3 vital behaviors every single day. It doesn't take a ton of time to make this business work, but it does take consistency. And I want to give you guys an analogy, okay? Because so many people will dive in head first into these programs and drinking their Shakeology and doing their workouts. As we all know, that you cannot lose 50 pounds overnight. We all know that. That's ingrained in us. But for some reason, when people sign on as coaches, they think, I'm going to invite 30 people tonight, and I'm going to post on my page 10 times today. And then for the next 10 days, I'm going to go ghost. And then I'm not going to invite a single soul. And I'm going to wonder, why haven't I sold any challenge packs? Because you have to be doing your vital behaviors, and you have to be working on your business every single day. And that is going to build that compound effect just like your weight loss, just like you trying to tone your muscles. You do that work. You do that 30-minute workout every single day. You might not see those results in a week. You might not even see those results in 2 weeks, but you stick with it and you do that every single day for 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 3 months, and all of a sudden you've lost 30 pounds. You feel amazing. Your clothes don't even fit you anymore. That's the same with this business. If you are focusing and being persistent and consistent every single day, maybe you don't sell a challenge pack that first week. Maybe you don't sell a challenge pack that second week. Maybe in 4 weeks, you sell 10 challenge packs because of all of the seeds that you're planting. So it's very, very, very important for you to continue in doing these behaviors every single day. Number 6, I want you guys to stop making excuses for the holidays, okay? It's so easy for us to say, it's the holidays. I'm busy. I got to wrap presents. I have to clean my house for guests that are coming over. I have to, I have a ton of things to do. This weekend, I have my holiday party for work on Friday night. I have my husband's holiday party on Saturday night. I have brunch with a friend that's coming into town on Sunday. I have a neighborhood holiday party on Sunday afternoon after that. I have tons of excuses. I could say, yeah, I'm not going to work out this weekend. But you know what? I am going to work out. I am going to schedule my workout. I'm going to schedule my invites because I know what it is that I want. Because going back to number 4, I'm clear in my goals and I know what it is that I want. And I'm not going to make being busy an excuse. I'm not going to make the holidays an excuse. Because when I know what it is that I want, I'm going to be doing that every single day in order to get that. Okay? Number 7, this is actually, I already talked about this, but it's very important and I want you guys to know. And Carl talked about this. Can't remember if it was last month or if it was October, but the whole planting seeds. I don't think any of you guys were at Summit, but the theme for Summit was everyone matters. I want you to go out and when you talk with people and when you are building your relationships with people, and I want you to just plant seeds. I don't want you to go up to them and say, hi, I'm Stephanie and I'm a Beachbody Coach. Do you want to buy a challenge pack? I want you to say, hey, I noticed that on your Facebook page that you put in for the lottery to run that 10-miler cherry blossom thing. And you know what? I did too. And they say, oh my gosh, yeah. Wait, I think I saw on your Facebook page, do you like post workout videos or something? You're like, I do. And then you build conversations that way. And, you don't lead with, I'm a Beachbody Coach. You find a common ground with them and you plant seeds with them. And when they start to ask questions about what it is that you do or what is it that a Beachbody Coach does, then you start talking about that and you say, well, I run these groups every month and, I just help people. I have an online support and, it's a really great community and, we have a lot of fun. I'm not sure if you're ever interested in doing something like that, but I'd love to include you. That right there is an invite. It's a smooth transition from building a relationship, having a conversation, and planting a seed. If that person says no, that doesn't mean never. That doesn't mean get out of my face, how dare you ask me. That means, you know what, I'm not ready right now, but I might be ready next month. I might be ready a year from now. And that person might be the person that loses 65 pounds with you as their coach. That person might be the person that signs on with you and becomes the next Melanie Mitro. That person might be someone that, aims for the stars and overshoots, but you will not know it if you are trying to go for quantity instead of quality. Okay, so build those relationships, plant those seeds, And for every no you get this month, just know that that might be a yes for next month or the next month or thereafter. So continue your inviting. Do not get discouraged, okay? And the very last thing I want to leave you guys with is trust the process. Trust the process. The tips I'm giving you tonight, the tips that Deb shares in Team Dare to Dream, trust the process. This is a simple business, and I know in the beginning for me, I tried to make it a lot more complicated than it was. And even though, I jumped in head first and I did pretty well early on, I still was thinking, okay, wait, there's something else. There's something else to this coaching thing, like maybe I'm just not aware of how hard it's going to get. But the truth is that that's it. You do your 3 vital behaviors every day. You stay consistent in your business. You continue building relationships with people. That's it. That is your coaching business. And trust the process that if you make it to December 31st and you're still at Success Club 0, that does not mean you cannot hit Success Club 50 next month. Okay? So trust the process. Stay with it every single day. If you start to get discouraged, which is common in this business, get on your personal development. That's why it's one of your 3 vital behaviors. That's why you should be doing it daily. Get with your upline coach. Reach out to other coaches for support. If you don't already have one, get yourself a success partner. Talk with people about what it is that they're doing. Follow top coaches on social media and really start to learn what it is that they're doing that's driving, comments and likes. And be you and trust the process. And if you do those things, I guarantee you will be successful. You're not going to wake up a 15-star diamond. It's just not that way, unfortunately. I sure would like that. But it will happen one day if you are consistent and persistent. Okay? So those are my 8 tips for you guys, but I want to open it up right now if you have any questions for me or if you're running into any objections or whatever right now, if I can help you, walk you through something or talk you through something. You guys have any questions?
I'm going to ask one.
Sure.
So what do you say when you get the dreaded, oh, I need the money for Christmas? It's Christmas time, I need it for gifts and that particular objection. What do you say?
I mean, I can't really fight that one. I say, okay, I can understand that. And then I kind of try and scooch around that and then talk about what their goals are, because it's kind of why we don't lead with the price. Because
right.
As you lead with the price, people were like, well, when you give them the value and the worth of the product first, then when there is a will, there is a way. Yeah. And so that's an excuse. That person isn't ready right now. So I'm not going to spend my time, trying to force them into it, but I will ask them what their goals are. And if they start to show like, I'm really interested, I really do want to do this, money is an issue for me, I will offer them a deal. Yeah. I will offer them, okay, well, I'll try and sweeten the pot. What if I tell you, because of the holidays, 'tis the season, what if I offer you a $10 gift card if you purchase? Would that help you? Would that make it better for you? And if they're still like, no way, then I'm like, okay, let's touch base next month after the holidays and things calm down.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because you got to figure, I mean, what I usually try and do is, because as soon as you start that whole, money is an issue thing. And yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know what their situation is, what their money situation is and all that. So I'm not going to presume to try and I'm not going to wrench their arm or anything or try and make them get it. But obviously they're interested in what I want. at the very least, what I want to do is like what you said, keep them in that, keep talking about what they want, keep them in that emotional, visceral connection to how it's going to feel, when they can finally do it. When we get started after the holidays, it's going to be amazing. You're going to get results, and keep them in that emotional place, because as we've seen, Simon Sinek talks about this, and other people talk about how that emotional place is where we make our decisions. Mm-hmm. And so if you can leave them with that strong of a hankering to get it, I mean, they might even spring for themselves as a gift for themselves, mm-hmm. or maybe suggest it to the hubs or someone, but like then that just will make it all that much more likely that they will come knocking on your door.
That's why it's so important, to build that relationship with them. Yeah. When people feel that trust for you, and they're going to be able to be as vulnerable as possible with you, mm-hmm. then they'll be able to have that conversation with you. And when they have that conversation and they open that door with you, then you can have that conversation with them about, well, hey, listen, let me relate to you right now. I don't know if you know this about me, but when I started, it took me a year to buy these programs. And mm-hmm. it was very hard, and then you just kind of, you're just raw with them. Yeah. And I mean, I have a conversation that's been going on with this girl for, oh my gosh, probably 6 months. And mm-hmm. she still has not purchased a challenge pack. Mm-hmm. And I know she wants to, but she's just, she's back and forth on the price, but it's not the price. Yeah. It's she's afraid of starting and failing. Yeah. Because she's not in the right place. And I don't want to push her to buy now if she's not in the right place, because I know what that feels like to fail. And then that hurts and stings so bad. It's not the programs that don't work. But if you don't do the programs, mm-hmm. it's not going to work. It's the same with your coaching business. If you're not doing the coaching business, you can't wake up one day and expect to be, this amazing, successful coach. It's just, you got to do those things. And so for some people to think like, I'm not ready for it, but mm-hmm. I can't say that. Saying that makes me too vulnerable. So I'm not going to say I'm not ready for it. I'm going to say it's too much money, or I have to buy Christmas presents and I don't have that money right now. And then you say to them, I understand, and if it's money issue, you can say, well, let's talk about, what about what you can cut back? Do you go to Starbucks, mm-hmm. Every day? Can we talk about you cutting back on a latte a day? Can we talk about you, cutting back on, going out to lunch when you're at the office? Mm-hmm. Whatever. People don't realize that kind of stuff. If it really truly is money and you start to give these out and then they're like, oh, well, no, that's not going to work. And they're trying to find another excuse, then that's not the money.
Yeah. That's good.
Anybody else have any questions? No? Let me see if I'm missing anybody.
I think everybody's muted.
Everybody is muted. I didn't mute them, though. I think they muted themselves.
Oh.
I hope you guys found this call to be helpful. I did record it, so I will post the recording in Team Dare to Dream. And again, if we're not friends, shoot me a message. I can't believe it. How could we not be friends? Shoot me a message and let's be friends. And if you have any questions after you think about stuff, or if you run into something, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to help. Okay?
Cool beans.
Happy holidays, everybody. Good luck. It's the beginning of the month still. There's plenty of December to help people.
Yep, we got 3.
There are plenty of people out there that want to help. Okay? Mm-hmm. So you're so welcome. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Okay?
Hey.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.